The entire country celebrates today, and we are not left out. We are at the medical complex of the main campus of the prestigious University of Benin, Edo State, Nigeria, in recognition of the nation's 61st anniversary. An event hosted by Global Youth Initiative in collaboration with Lagdosa Impact and Mass Force Initiative, presenting Nigeria First campaign, themed The Bridge, the role of youth in nation building. Well, I am Eugenia Gemome, and I am here. Viewers TV is here. I hope you are here also. Well, a lot of persons have made it to the venue already, and a lot is ongoing as we speak. So why not come with me? Let's go take a look.
The bridge, the role of the Nigerian youth in nation building. Now, in this lecture, I'll be exploring the following subheadings. Why we need leadership. Why we need leadership. What is the need of the Nigeria of today? What is missing in Nigeria today? How can the gap be bridged? And finally, what is your role in your generation? First, let's define leadership, the bridge, and the youth. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, leadership is the office or position of a leader, the capacity to lead, and the act or instance of leading. Dwight Eisenhower defines leadership as the act of getting someone else to do something you want done because they want to do it. So we can rightly say that a leader is someone who has the capacity to inspire other people to get something done willingly. So what is missing in Nigeria today? Everything I said earlier on the subtopic, why we need leadership in Nigeria today, is missing. Nigeria has an abundance of leaders. So leaders is not a problem. We have an abundance of leaders. But what we lack is the capacity to lead rightly and wholeheartedly. Those who have the capacity to inspire others to contribute their best from their heart are not given the opportunity. And the youth are a major problem in this, because they are willing to use to subvert the will of the people who truly want to make a better nation. It is true the EndSARS protest demonstrated that many youths are willing to sacrifice for a better nation. But it also exposed the fact that many youths are also willing to work for bad leadership due to greed and personal gains. It also exposed a wide gap between the leadership and a wider population of these people, especially the youth.
The reason why you are here is so that you can learn something that you can use to change the situation for Nigeria. So that alone should be something for you to learn and learn about. Because Nigeria is going somewhere better with persons like you and I here. An entrepreneur is someone who discovers a challenge or a problem and finds a solution to that problem. So how do you come in as a youth? What is your role in nation building? Your role in nation building is for you to identify and discover that innate thing that God has deposited inside of you. Every one of us has a general inside of us. It is your responsibility to awaken that general inside of you. Now, some persons here are so talented in different skills. You know, some persons say, if they look at you, they can just analyze you just by looking at you. You know that is a skill on its own. There are companies that will pay you a whole lot of money for just that talent that you have. Because you can identify problems. Just by looking at a scenario, you can identify a problem and provide a solution to that problem. That is a whole lot of money. Some persons are very good at it how do they call it, artistry. Some persons are very good in music. Some people are very good in this and that. We all know that it's not new. And then you ask yourself, I sabi all these things, but there is no platform. There is no platform, but you can create your platform. Nobody will give you a stage. This one that I'm doing here now is just because it's now. That's the truth. There are some places I cannot just walk into and say, I'm co-founder of Make Africa Great Again initiative, I have something to say. And they'll give me a stage, you know. You create your stage. You let people see the relevance in you. How do you do that? You yourself have to first of all see the relevance in yourself. If you don't see yourself, nobody will see you. What do you see in yourself when you look at yourself? No, you have that innate ability in you. Those things are the things that channels you to your vision, to the purpose of why God even called you to the earth. It could be you that God has put a burden. That person that hates seeing children cry, that hates seeing people molested, that hates seeing brutality. But then when you get to that position, when you are supposed to speak, when you want to talk, something will hold your mouth back. You say, what if I stop and I say nonsense? And it continues. On and on and on. Every one of you is sitting down. You all have your role to play in nation building.
Okay, so the first one we're going to be talking on leadership. Okay, we're going to be talking on leadership. Is you see, there are qualities of leadership that we need to have as young people that will help us achieve what we intend to achieve in life. So, from my left hand side, I will start with Mr. Anthony.
Now he said, what does it mean to be a leader amidst the adverse circumstances that we're faced with? First of all, I would say that being a leader in such situations, it means that, first of all, you have to be able to lead yourself. It means that you have to see beyond your circumstances. You have to be able to rise above the limitations. As leaders, you must be able to rise above your challenge. Your challenge should define you positively, not negatively.
Why it's very, very important to make it different, right, in leadership. Okay, I'll be very brief. First of all, to be a leader, to be sincere, it's very easy to be a leader. It just takes a little push for you to do that. When you want to stand out, you must have gotten some skills already for yourselves. And how do you get these skills? You read, you listen, you go for those seminars, talk like this. They will help you develop a lot. Just can't come to class at those in medical school, you listen to the anatomy and physiology, and you think you face maybe you go to the market, maybe you go to the market square, and you don't face traders. What will you tell them? You have to develop yourself personally. You read books, not just reading books or watching movies. You try to interact with people. Personal development doesn't have to do with one-on-one interaction with people. You try to know how people behave when you do something, when you say something, and how does this people react to it. So I think when you have this personal development, having courage won't be a very big problem for you, because why? You know what you are made of.
Now, I define the youth as a person, an individual who has two innate characteristics, which is energy and focus. Now, energy, there's some certain age you get to, there's some things you know able to do. So, as a youth, you have high energy level to accomplish anything. Once you get older, energy level diminish. That's the one thing we need to know. Then focus. Where your focus goes, your energy goes. You have to understand that now in this time, there are several distractions. As he mentioned, social media and what have you. But we have to understand that we have to channel our energy to something meaningful, which is we have to keep reinventing ourselves. Like what the first speaker said, he mentioned what is the role. Like he mentioned something bad, like some of us are leaders, some of us are dead guy, something. So we have to discover ourselves first. What is your role in this nation?
Okay, well, you have seen for yourself that a lot is actually happening inside. But there is no way that I could do this without talking to some persons. You know, I love to talk to people, so I have to talk to some persons right here. So I have someone here who will be telling us his name. So what's your name?
Okunda John.
Okay, thank you very much. Could you please quickly tell us what the event is about?
Okay, it's a leadership program that is about the youth. Because in Nigeria we are now, they usually tell us that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But if the youth are not prepared today, we won't be that leader of tomorrow. So that's why we are holding this kind of program, to build the consciousness of the youth, to learn the things that are important so that we can be the change that Nigeria desires.
Okay, quickly, like you said, you spoke about leadership, and based on the theme for today, what do you think is the role of the Nigerian youth?
Okay, the Nigerian youth, we have a lot of role in nation building, from leadership to entrepreneurship. Those two things for me are actually like the key holders of a nation: economy and leadership. When these two things are wrong in a nation, the nation is wrong already. So we need youth to be able to develop themselves in leadership and entrepreneurship. When we have youth that have that consciousness to take over these roles in the society, then the nation at large will develop. There's a saying that a nation cannot grow more than the level of its education. So we need that education, not just the normal formal education, but education in things that matters: leadership, entrepreneurship. When we have the clarity that is needed, the consciousness that is needed in leadership and entrepreneurship, then I think that's the major role of youth in the society.
Okay, I also have someone here with me. Your name?
My name is Akimura Charan Fayemide.
All right. Can you quickly tell me what this event is about?
Okay, this event is about the bridge. The theme is the bridge. It's GYI, Last Global Youth Initiative. We're a group of people. We put humanity first. We work for the society with no gain to ourselves. And so this is one of what we do for the society. Programs like this to empower people and educate them.
Based on the theme of the program, the role of the Nigerian youth, or the role of youth in nation building rather, what would you say that would be?
That's a very, very important thing, because I feel like without youth in the country is more or less nothing. So we youths are the ones that were holding the country. We are like the pillars of the country. We are like who the country is really depending on. So our role is really important, can never be neglected. So it's very good for youth to not have misplaced priorities about the country. It's good for them to know what is first and what is last about the country.
Okay, your name?
I am Ugozo Augustine Obina.
Okay, what is this event about?
The event is actually about inspiring the youth of Nigeria that there is hope, and also know that even though there are several problems in Nigeria, these problems also pose some positive advantage, because in solving a problem also help you in developing yourself, knowing yourself, and also selling the country in a way. So like entrepreneurs, they solve problems, and by solving problems they make profit from themselves. So it is an avenue for us to look deep down what are the problems we have in Nigeria, and also how to solve it. So also inspire us and to let us keep faith that all is well and Nigeria will make it.
Okay, based on the theme of the program today, what do you think is the role of Nigerian youth in nation building?
Well, the role of Nigeria youth in nation building is very, very critical. I would say it's very, very personal. Like every country is made up of citizens, and these citizens are individuals. So it is more personal, because we have to, as an individual and as a citizen, to develop ourselves first before we will develop the country. So if we understand this fact that my personal development is actually equivalent to my professional development, also which also helps the country as a nation to develop. So this will go a long way. We all have to have this sense of responsibility that we are actually Nigerians, and we first of all have to develop ourselves first before Nigeria can be better. So that is just all the topic is all about.
Okay, I could actually be here all day, but nothing lasts forever except for my love. Now, this is where I have to say goodbye. We have all learned a lot, so thanks to the organizers of this event and the various sponsors for putting something like this together. Well, I am Mary Jane Agemomen. Thank you so much. Peace out.